welcome back to another video. My name is Aaron and I help people expand their consciousness. Now in this video, I'll be sharing with you how to heal yourself and understanding a powerful process for being healthy. Now, a lot of times with this whole videos, I always say this, but I feel like I have to give this video the context. We don't necessarily attract in our life that which we want, but we always get a reflection of who we are being. Now, part of who we are being has to do with our beliefs about who we are. And one thing I notice a lot about the idea of this is also our beliefs and our self-image has a very powerful influence on what we experience. Now, when it comes to being healthy and it comes to not getting sick, I notice that a lot of people believe that it's necessary to get sick 2 or 3 times a year. They believe that it's necessary to get allergies a couple times a year. And it's almost like that definition, that expectation, makes it a reality because whatever we believe to be true will be reflected back to us. Now, what if I told you that I haven't been sick in 5 years? Now, knock on wood, of course, but the idea is that I have just this belief that I don't get sick. I have this belief that every now and then I might get congested, but I never let it get past that point. I never tag on the label that I am sick. And then from that point of view, what I begin to do is I just begin to tailor my life to then embody things that would prevent me from getting sick, or really not even being sick as the focal point, but just of being healthy. So I do things like I go into the sauna every day for 20 or 30 minutes, which releases the toxins in my body. I drink alkaline water, which keeps my body in an alkaline state. I eat healthy, nutrient-rich, dense foods. I do a lot of things that would in a way, keep me feeling healthy, keep me feeling vitalized, so that it doesn't even get to the point to where my body's balance system then knocks it to where I have to get sick. So the power in what the way that I view it is just in having a self-image of myself to where I always feel healthy. And I just understand that it's really about balance. So as long as I eat a balanced diet, as long as I work out and I am using the contrast of physical movement, as long as I do these things, I then find that I'm able to just be a healthy person. Now, understand that also with this, our beliefs are creating our experience. I understand that it is a belief system that I have that says that if I eat healthy food, I will be healthy. If I drink alkaline water, it will make me healthy or make me feel in an alkaline state. If I work out, it raises my heart rate and therefore lets me release cortisol and lets me feel more of the happy endorphins. All of these things, while there might be some science in it, is something that reaffirms the belief in myself of feeling healthy. Now, most people, or a lot of people, don't work out. A lot of people don't eat healthy. And it's almost like because they at a certain level, maybe even subconsciously, know that if they're not doing these things, then maybe being sick is a natural byproduct of that. It's almost like what they are doing is kind of having that become a self-fulfilling prophecy. Now, I'm not saying that you have to do all these things that I'm doing. It could be that you believe that you just simply don't get sick. I know people like that as well. But it seems like for me to have the best energy, that I almost have to buy into those things in order for me to get myself to a state to where I always feel healthy. So those are some of the things I do to get myself to have this self-image of myself, to have this vital type energy to feeling healthy. Now, in order to not be sick or not feel like you're getting sick, a powerful part of it is to let go of the label of it itself. And I find myself sometimes getting stubborn with this, because if I do get a little bit congested, what I'll do is I just, if somebody might say to me, oh, you're getting this way, you're getting that way. And what I'll do is I just simply won't let it become true for me. So if you cough, if you start to feel even just the inkling of something happen, focus on how you can get yourself to a state to where that's not there anymore. So maybe change your state. Maybe take a cold shower if you start to feel the symptoms coming on. Maybe go into a sauna if you start to feel it. Do those things, but don't let other people's labels and suggestions influence you. So if somebody says, oh, is this happening to you? You don't have to agree to it and say, yes, that is happening. You can just observe that somebody said it and you can just let it be neutral. And the power in that is then you're not labeling and tagging on that to a part of your identity, and then it's more likely that you can actually be more healthy. So focus on your definitions about how you define yourself to be. Become aware of maybe even the unconscious beliefs that you are imposing of in the transition of spring to summer, this is how allergies affect me, or this is just something that happens 3 or 4 times a year. Let go of those beliefs, let go of those definitions if you want to, and start to see how it actually impacts you. The turning point for me was when I started to really learn that beliefs have such a powerful effect on the kind of experiences that I'm having. And as I began to pay attention to that, I just simply decided that those didn't serve me and I was going to let them go. It's almost like they were on autopilot for years, and when I become aware of it, that's when the autopilot is stopped and I can just simply let it go. So you can be healthy simply by starting to know that it's your natural state of being, and then focus from that point going forward on just letting go of definitions that don't serve you, letting go of the beliefs that don't serve you, and then if you want to, setting yourself up to just having optimal energy. That could be and involve eating healthy, nutrient-rich, dense foods, could be involved eating better quality water, could be involved of getting your heart rate up, walking, running, whatever that is for you, you can choose to do those kind of things. That's what I've done. That's why I haven't been sick in so long. And what I encourage you to do is just to get to the core of how you view yourself, look at your self-image, the beliefs that you have that define what you experience, and that if you tailor it, you can change yourself from the inside out. So with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Feel free to like this video if you liked it, share it if you found it of value, and as always, I will see you guys on the next vid. Peace, much love, namaste. All right, bye.